have the security guards inside as well.
And the one on the corner. Oh, you can get that one? Yeah, that one is.
You know, we had a sad event today at the club, the social club.
Yeah.
I understand that you were at the event.
Yes, I was at the event.
Can you tell us what you saw?
I was upstairs and I just saw the security them bringing out a guy downstairs, and I turned back on in the bar, and at the same time I turned back, I just hear shots start fire downstairs.
And the person that the security brought downstairs was the shooter.
I heard people say that's the shooter, but I never see. I was upstairs at the time.
Was he a young guy, an older guy, middle-aged? How did he look like?
He's a slim guy in white jeans. I saw white color jeans. I saw with the security them going downstairs.
Do you know why the security was bringing him down? Did you see anything happen inside?
I never see anything happen, but I heard them say he was hacking like him jump upstairs.
And the shooting happened outside, or did anyone get shot inside?
I heard that the people didn't get shot at the doorway downstairs.
Did you get to see anyone on the ground or the...
Yes, I saw 3 persons lying on the ground, and my friend, I saw him die on the ground.
Did you know the person personally by any chance? The person who got shot?
Yes, the person who get died. I know him. He rent the club from. That's my son. Rent the club from, and me and the police guy was downstairs and the security them at the gate.
And as far as you know, did he die on the spot or was he removed to the hospital?
Him die on the spot. He died on the spot because I saw the ambulance come and take him from here.
Do you mind starting over for us? So you said, where were you when the shots were fired?
I was upstairs in the bar.
And what did you hear?
I just hear shots start fire downstairs.
You heard
How
the
many
shots.
did you hear?
Pardon me?
How many shots?
A lot of shots I heard. A lot of shots I heard fire.
And what happened next?
When I heard the shot, I run back to the bar. So I come downstairs now to come outside, and I saw 3 men on the ground, and I see a guy come upstairs, say him get shot in inside and all these things, and we come outside.
You saw someone come upstairs who was shot?
Yes, someone come upstairs with take off his shot and him have a shot and get shot inside and bleed.
And where was your friend? The owner?
Yeah, that's my friend, and my son them link up together on his week at the party.
Where was he? Where was he in the building when all this happened? Where was he in the club when he was shot?
Downstairs, because me and him was upstairs in the bar, and he left and come downstairs after the guy come down.
So yeah.
Say
so
that again for us. So the owner was where when he was shot?
We was upstairs, and him leave me up there, because I never know. When I up there and hear the shot flying, and when I come down, I see him on the ground.
So he heard the shots too, went downstairs, and that's when he got shot?
Yes.
Okay. And then where was he shot?
I don't know where him shot. I just see him lay down in the passage at the doorway.
You saw him
in the passage, but inside the building?
Inside the building.
Downstairs?
Yes. All 3 guys lay down inside the building at the doorway.
So just to be clear, he went downstairs when he heard the noise and got shot downstairs?
I went down the stairs when I heard the shot. Because I saw people running up and people running down.
Around what time was this?
About something to 5.
What happened before the shooting? Had there been a lot of commotion? Were people screaming? Were there arguments?
No, I never hear no screaming. I went upstairs and I saw them carrying down the guy when I going up. And after that, when I go up, me and O'Neil was in the bar and him left and come down. It seems like they must have argument downstairs and he leave and come down.
Oh, and then he came back?
No, he never came back. When me come down after I saw him.
So the guy that they arrested, did you see him?
No, I don't see him.
Do you know what the argument was about?
No.
What makes you think there was an argument? You heard it?
Some of my people then just misbehaving and acting strange sometimes when they come to party here. So just that I don't know what caused the argument, but it's just something like that.
But how do you know there was an argument? Did you hear the argument?
No, I never hear any argument.
No,
Tell us
you
more
say
about-
that you're the gate man. Do you remember when the person walked in?
No,
You don't remember seeing him? You don't remember taking money from him?
no, because when I leave the gate from 4 o'clock when the party lock off, light turn off and everything, people going out.
I'm joined by, to my left, your right, Captain Adanero. And to my right, your left, Lieutenant Steve Sexton. It's a dark day in our city. No person, no family should ever spend Christmas like this, ever. To know that one person is potentially responsible for such hate and harm, causing a loss of life of a young father who leaves behind a few kids is deeply hurtful. Speaking as a father myself who's been out here this morning, also away from my family, and to know that this father will not be able to spend Christmas with his kids because one person had the terrible idea to act this way is a shame. I've sent a message out to the religious leaders throughout the city of Mount Vernon asking that they offer a special prayer for our city. And I've asked that we all pray for the young children who will be without their father, the wife who will be without her husband, the mother, the father who lost their son. Today is a day where we are supposed to rejoice and spend with our families, not extend condolences. I'd like to thank the swift response of our police department, our partners at Empress EMS Ambulance, who administered aid to the other victims that were involved. I'd like to thank our fire department, who provided additional support, as well as the grief counselors who made themselves available to help provide an additional outlet for those that are harmed by today's senseless acts. I'm going to stop here and turn it over to Captain Adanero, who will provide some more details on the situation at hand. Captain.
Captain, can you spell your first and last name?
Sure, it's Captain Edward Adanaro, A-D-I-N-A-R-O.
What happened?
At approximately 4:26 this morning, officers on patrol actually heard gunshots coming from the area of 4 North 3rd Avenue. The officers immediately responded towards the gunfire, where they discovered 6 shooting victims. Unfortunately, one of those victims expired at the scene. 5 were transported to local hospitals where they're undergoing treatment. None of the injuries appear to be life-threatening at this time. With the help of security personnel from the club, the mansion, the shooter was apprehended. Security personnel, and I commend them for their bravery, security personnel immediately tackled him. He was able to free himself, and with the officers on the scene, they were able to further subdue him. There is one custody and suspect. We're not releasing information about him. He has not yet been charged.
Can you tell us what led to the shooting? What transpired in that club?
You know what? It's still under investigation.
You have no sense at all?
It appears that he may have been ejected from the club, and I don't know what led to his ejection.
Captain, what time did the shots were fired? What shots were heard?
We received a call at 4:26, so within a minute.
And what time the city ordinance allows clubs like this to be open? From what time to what time?
Well, SLA law would say 4 o'clock. And the club was closing at the time. I don't know that they were actually open for business.
Well, we hear that there was a lot of people still inside.
That I couldn't tell you.
Did the shooter leave and come back, or what happened?
Couldn't tell you. Under investigation.
Is it the owner who's killed?
It is one of the owners.
What details left? His name, his age.
Are we ready to release that, mate?
No, I know. What I'd like to talk about is, you know,
Has next of kin been notified?
Next of kin is notified, but we're not quite ready to release his name.
Can I ask you why? Because usually police release victims after next of kin's been notified.
We want to make sure we have all the right people. We've notified all the right people. We don't want anybody hearing about it the wrong way.
I want to give the family an opportunity to
Did he
make
give
sure
us an
everybody's
approximate age?
I believe he's 40 years old. Unfortunately for the incident, but there were officers in the area and the quick response to security. I'm sure that helped abate maybe further harm. I will say there's a direct correlation between the amount of cops we put in the street and the amount of crime we have in the street. I will tell you that the unfunded positions and the city council, and I hope I'm not speaking out of class, but the city council has unfunded police positions, which I'm sure has led to a spike in violent crimes like this year.
Now, sir, how many, the certificate of occupancy allows how many people to be inside the facilities?
Oh, I couldn't tell you that right now.
The injured, were they guests? Were they work employees of the club?
There were some employees and there were some patrons.
Where were they taken?
Area hospitals.
Can you give us a rundown of exactly what happened? So where were the shots originally fired? Here, upstairs and downstairs?
Outside on the sidewalk, into the club.
All of them?
That's what it appears. It's on the investigation.
Where did you find the victims?
Outside. I'm sorry. Outside and in the hallway. Like a vestibule area.
You recovered a weapon?
There were a few leg wounds, arm wounds, chest, back. Like I said, unfortunately one did expire at the scene and the other 5 are expected to survive.
The person who was fatally shot was inside or on the sidewalk?
Inside.
In the vestibule area you're talking
Correct.
Anything else that you can share with us?
Did you recover a weapon?
Yes, we did.
Can you tell us what it was?
Not right now, no.
Was it still in possession of the shooter?
We recovered the weapon, so all I can tell you right now.
Did we tell us was it a handgun?
It was a handgun.
Did he act by himself?
It appears that.
How can you tell us how old the suspect is?
Suspect is, give me a second, I believe he's 36.
Male.
Male suspect. I know he's not. He's a Bronx resident. Currently has an open attempted murder case in the Bronx. He's facing murder and 5 counts of attempted murder. He has not been charged yet. That's all still being sorted out.
In your history doing this, have you ever seen anything like this happen?
Not on Christmas Day, not this many victims at one time.
How do you feel about it?
It's a tragedy. It's Christmas Day. No family should go through this. No city should go through this.
This is why we're asking for investments in our public safety. Thank you guys.